How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good evening. I decided to rewatch a fight from a couple of years ago from one of the things for playing athletes, Tiger Johnson. I decided to rewatch this because Tiger has always been impressive to me from the Olympics and to his professional career. Tiger has the best, one of the best developments where they're not necessarily rushing him, but they're letting his skill show itself. That might be the most important thing I've seen. I don't know if that's him because he's changed coaches now too. But either way, what I've seen is something great from Top Rank, which is they've always done as developing fighters to make sure they're the best versions. Uh, you know, Tiger has not panicked. And right here in this moment, right, well, specifically what I'm watching, he got against the ropes here at about the 55-second mark. And what he did, instead of squaring up on the ropes, he stepped to the side, but he always kept a lead front just enough out front so that way he didn't give that man enough space. And when that man did get in close enough, guess what came? He stepped in, the uppercut was right available. He positioned himself to get that off. He's using the same hand for the same side that the punches are coming on. A lot of things you don't see like that no more. I mean, search. Some guys wipe at it, they wipe or they might use their front hand to do it, but you're not supposed to use the left hand. Whatever hand comes is the hand that you use. If he throws his left, you use your right. He throws his right, you use your left. That way you can always have your defense available for whatever you need. But even then, going in here, uh, the last 10 seconds of round one, he threw a straight right hand. Look at this. Look at this right hand. It was perfect for the distance that he kept himself at. And the right hand came sharp. He didn't cock it, he just threw it sharp. And because he threw it sharp and right, that was able to hurt Castaneda. That right there is just a thing of beauty. Good job on choosing opponents who's still going to be tough, but he's also going to be able to practice the things he's going to need for later in the fights he's going to have. All right, so even right here, round two, he starts round two with the jab and circling around to Castaneda's right hand or his backhand. People usually talk about, oh, don't do that. Well, why not? I'm trying to get you to throw it. I want to take away your best weapon. Everybody's backhand is their best weapon. And as he does that, guess what? He gets what he wants. As soon as Castaneda throws that right hand, guess what? He gets to he gets to get off exactly what he wants. He gets to throw that counter left hook. As soon as Castaneda throws the right hand, boom, he counters it. Look at that. Boom, right inside of that. Can't beat that. Backs him up with a straight right, jab again, and then he steps in, the uppercut right then and there, get off what he wants. And he's still going for that right hand to the body. He was going for that right hand to the body the whole time they was in this fight. That is knowing what's open. And then the patience that he kept himself with. On when Castaneda went to the ropes right here at the Castaneda got him to the ropes, or he might have went on his own. But the patience here at the 220 mark, like, okay, you trying to just come hard and trying to outmuscle me. I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna keep my lead foot out front. I'm gonna throw the uppercut and the punch is sharp right in the middle. Look at this exchange right here. This is a solid 10 to 15-second exchange for a man to realize, like, oh, I can't have the firepower with you in here. Fantastic. So what Tiger does really well also is the spacing of his feet. I really do like his stance. Um, right here, right at the minute mark, how he kind of baits Castaneda enough. And when Castaneda goes wide, watch the 1-2 he throws right down the pipe right here. You can't beat that. That is fantastic, beautiful. That is, it's just good. It's sharp, and it's him getting the punches off. That his vision is fantastic. He's getting a lot better, and I'm so thankful for the time frame that they haven't rushed it. That I get a chance to really watch his fights and break it down. It's very, very remarkable. Tiger Johnson has real skills. Always did, and I can't remember who said it, but somebody said he might be the best fighter from the state of Ohio, and we might find out here, right here. Tiger again, backing his man up with a jab, double jab up top to get his hands to overcompensate. Boom, right hands to the body. You can't beat that. That's good. You know, some people say, "Oh, that's just basic." It's not as basic as you think. If you got somebody who's also as responsible as you, which will happen one day in the ring. Right here, Castaneda gets wide with his left hook. And Tiger Johnson does exactly, oh, you went wide, my hand is tight inside, I'm gonna come right there because you went wide and low. So guess what? Here comes down and then back up. Do something with that. And they're not meant to be knockout shots. And look how sharp he throws those right hooks to the body, right and tight. See, the thing is you when you're throwing those punches, they're not meant to be up and winding. Nah, he's sitting right here in the pocket, boom, 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 right inside of there. You can't beat that. That is beautiful work. You know what that is? That's habit. And thing is, you go from habit in the gym to habit in the ring because those are two different practices. What you get off in sparring sometimes is something that you might never get off in a fight. Yeah. Andre Ward talked about the body shots to Cobra, and he was like, nobody, I never did it until I had to do it. And he did. That's how they go. But what I did not like was the criticism of Tiger's fight a couple weeks ago was the criticism that he received from Tim Bradley talking about he need to follow him up. Sometimes he and Tim Bradley knows this as a fighter. His type of fighting style would always like I gotta follow up with 4, 5, 6, 7 punches. That's his fighting style. Tiger's fighting style is yeah, I see it, but I may not have that yet. That's not what my setup was. And sometimes you plan your work. Ain't no sometimes. When you plan your work, you work your plan. It's not always about trying to appease everybody. It's not. You appeasing yourself for the performance, especially when you know you got your man. And then at this point in time, you're comfortable. Okay, I can work on some things. I see he's still dangerous. He's still going. But now Tiger is pressing him into the ropes from where Castaneda was trying to come back at him. Nah, this is beautiful work by Tiger. Beautiful. Right here. It's pop rights. They're gonna say overhand right. This is not overhand right. These are straight rights. But it's pop right that he gets off back to back. Look at that. The reason he's able to do that, he has a good base. Sometimes it's just a turn of your shoulders. You ain't got to put everything. It's just a good base. You got two of them right in there. Or Castaneda was moving. Beautiful. Look at this right here. Look at this right hand Tiger finish up after all these jabs. I mean, those are stiff jabs too. Boom, that right hand went right back on top of it and went right back to a 1-2. Then the sharp uppercut as soon as he leans over. That Castaneda was beat. And then again, boom, right back down to the body. Let me tell you something. Tiger Johnson was sharp, extremely sharp in this fight, man. I'm excited. And again, another right hand to the body. I'm showing probably 2 minutes, seconds of the fight that I'm supposed to show. But boy, it was something sharp here. Extremely. Watch right here. Look at this. Look at these right hands to the body. Again. One to the head, boom to the body, snuck it in there as soon as he was swinging. This is what you call punching in between the punches, dog. I mean, it was beautiful. Boom to the head, and then right here to the body. Ah, you can't beat because it was just unexpected. And then he goes right back to the body right there. Beautiful sequence of punches by in the exchange. Fantastic punches in the exchange. In the middle of that round. I really don't like the criticism that Tim Bradley was giving him for fighting his fight. Like I don't understand that. He did recognize this man was hurt. Trust me, he saw it, and but it's up to him to make sure that that man ain't faking too. You don't know what that man feeling in the fight. Tim has been there. Every fighter has been there. Anytime you jump on something, you might be jumping on somebody and they fake hurt. Next thing you know, you done ran into a crazy punch. It's how like we mad. He was super sharp and super in control. I really I did not like that. I didn't. Tiger's throwing fantastic jabs, and he's still going back to that body with that right hand. I really do love the consistency that he found within himself for the fight. Because you have your consistencies from what you see and what your coaches see. And then there's another view, what the fans see. You know, we see what we see, but we also don't feel what they feel in there. He backs him up to the ropes. He throws the jab, make sure he's opening. One right hand up top, then the right hand right back to the body. Uppercut, right back to the body. Then 4, 5, 6 punches. It's beautiful. He he built he built this house of a knockout or a stoppage. I'm not mad for somebody getting a good base of a fight. The criticism he was receiving from the commentator team mid fight was unwarranted because that man was fighting his fight. Tiger did everything he was supposed to do and what he wanted to do. His hand speed was blazing from the bottom to the top. This is 100% how you build a fighter and how you build yourself. What a beautiful performance from round one all the way through. It wasn't even just the fact that he could have beat Castaneda. He probably could have jumped on him and ended it. But what did he really learn from that? Nothing. He got off things that he probably had been practicing this whole time. Now he knows what it feels like from sparring in the gym and being in the fight. So guess what? It stays in his body memory forever. That was fantastic. Fantastic.